Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're all having a happy Tuesday. I've finally got a day off and the postman's been. So I've got an idea what this is, playing in the background if you can hear it. Here it is, folks. The new Napalm Death album. This got a bit of a mouthful. This, what's it called? Throes of Joy in the Jaws of Defeatism. Obviously I've not had a listen to this yet properly because it's only just turned up, but I did. Someone did put it up on YouTube and I did have a quick listen all the way through, and it seems like Napalm Death just knock it out of the park every time. Even if they've been a bit experimental in the last couple of albums, but it's not been overpowering. They've not overdone it. It's only been the odd couple of songs here and there. I've seen there's a bit of hoo-ha about the new different things they've been trying. From what I could tell, it's no more than 3 songs, and they've been doing that for the last couple of albums anyway. So if you're not on board with the last couple of albums, you're probably not going to be on board with this one. Some people just never got over harmony corruption, don't know why. Do you hear that? You suffer. Yeah, hype sticker there, is that going to focus? No, just a bit of, this is the digibook edition, I suppose it is, and it's got media book. There you go. It's 3 additional tracks. I always get the special edition with these guys. Oh, and there's a patch. Yeah, so what, from the one listen I did have, I could tell that what's great about Napalm Death is they just, this is all just lyrics, they always manage to push things in the extreme realm. They always find a way of making things even heavier, even more extreme, and they always manage to mix certain elements and outside influences. This is all just lyrics still. If there's any artwork, I'll put this one. And they always manage to do it without diluting the intensity of the music originally. And they always seem to do it by keeping it interesting. There's old Shane there. Can you see that? Dan. I don't know what's going on with them as well, because Mitch is still in the band. I think he's not in the booklet from what I can tell. There's one there. Tongue. Yeah, it's just the 3 of them on the book. But apparently, I think Mitch Harris has played on the album. He played on the last album, but he's not toured with the band in God knows how long. And he put out a really good album with another project. Is it Menace? It's like a proggy kind of Rush style album, but very metal. Really good album as well, by the way. I'll probably do a review of that at some point. But yeah, Napalm Death, they just always find a way of pushing the extreme whilst keeping it interesting, but keeping it different. And even when they do experiment a little bit, they still do the songs that are brutal as fuck. And even if they incorporate a bit of melody, or even in the 90s when they did those 3 albums that were kind of, they started going a bit groove metal or whatever, and people shit on those, but even at their least heavy, they're still in the heavier end of the spectrum. They're still the most intense, you know, the most heavy, the most fast. They still are at the other end of it, so they've never actually diluted their message and what they're doing. So the last track I know is kind of industrial, isn't it? Yeah, what's the thing I saw the video for? Belly Full of Salt and Spleen. It kind of has that Swans, throbbing, people going, oh, it's industrial. When you think of industrial today, you think, oh, 9 Inch Nails, Head Like a Hole, but no, they're talking the original stuff of Throbbing Gristle, things like that. So, and it's really interesting. It's just something cool, you know, something different. I think it's the track Immoral. They did a video for that, and it's kind of like post-punk. That was a step away for Napalm Death. But again, it's not as if it's going to get played on XFM anytime soon. And if you know, if Barney wants to do a bit with his vocals and try a bit of clean singing, again, it's not as if he's singing ballads all of a sudden. So anyway, that's my first reaction to the album by just listening to it on YouTube yesterday. This looks awesome. I think the artwork's great. I love Napalm Death. I've got I don't know if I can show you. Put it this way, I've got everything Napalm Death have ever released, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spend a bit of time with this, and I'm gonna do a let's talk about Napalm Death video. I'm probably gonna do it in 2 parts. So I'll do the whole catalogue, and then I'll go into detail with this once I've listened to it a bit more. So yeah, have a good one, everyone. Thanks for watching. Like and share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And yeah, rocks and Napalm Death. Have a good week. I'll see you soon. Bye.